Hey man, what is up? What it do, man? I know. Before like you all jump on me and get pissed off at me, I owe you a huge apology. Um, it's always something, man. When you think that you got everything under control, life shows you that you have absolutely nothing under control, and that it's just gonna go how it goes, man. It's just one of those things that I've come to learn as I've gotten older, gotten to be an adult, whatever, what have you, man. Whatever you want to call it. Um, Now I got a few things that I want to talk about tonight. And I know you all might be like, what the hell is going on? What held you up? Like, you're an hour late, you're 2 hours late. I know. You don't have a thumbnail. I know. You didn't say anything to us. We expect you on Tuesday, and when you didn't show up, man, we just said, fuck it. We just thought the night was gonna be over with. And we just went on about our night. I know. I know all of this, and I apologize. So to be fair and to be honest, I don't really, expect a whole lot of people to come through because I didn't give much of a notification. But trust and believe, I had family come through, I had things pop up, and it was extremely unexpected. Now, like one of my good friends came through, and I was like, dude, I had to tell him. I was like, well, no, I didn't tell him. But I was thinking to myself, I said, um, if you come through, because I done already told you what time I got everything to take care of and handle. If you come through, man, you just finna be SOL. And just like they do, man, he came through. Family came through anyway. And unfortunately, you can't ignore family. Hold on just a second. Oh boy, I got to put things back in order. But as you know, you cannot ignore family. And when family show up, you gotta take a little bit of time with family. Also, on top of dealing with family, I was taking care of some house chores, man. They had to be done. I had to figure out a way to get the grass cut because for all of my property owners, for all of my adults, y'all know how it is if you don't have that grass cut. Now I don't have an HOA, but the city will come out and check from time to time, and if you don't keep that grass cut, they will leave you a little nice little notice and say, hey, you need to get your grass cut. And I don't want no notices. I don't have time for notices. So I had to figure out how to get the grass cut, do all of that, talk to family, so on and so forth. Salutes to my Red Cup family. How are you all doing tonight? As a matter of fact, how is everybody tonight? Before we get into tonight's program. And as far as the thumbnail, I'm gonna have to drop the thumbnail after the live because I didn't have time to do any of that. I know I said that we were gonna get into the conversation about Friday night's live. No, what was it? Yeah, Friday. I said we were gonna get into conversation about Friday night's live on Saturday, but things got a little choppy. Things got a little hectic. And at the time where I figured I'd do a live. It just didn't make sense to do a live. I was like, I'm gonna let that family enjoy their weekend. So that's what I did. I let you all enjoy your weekend. And I'm gonna try to push for part two of Friday night's live um on What day am I gonna try to push that on? I'm gonna try to push it on Friday. But the problem is, if I try to do it on Friday, I've got my surgery coming up on Friday, August the 29th. My surgery is on Friday at 10 a.m. I don't know how that's gonna leave me. I gotta get this fixed. I gotta get this fixed, taken care of, so that I can get full range of motion. Because right now I can only give you about this. Oh, and this looks really crazy. Me doing this looks crazy, but as far as it goes right now with my shoulder, I can only give you about this bit of range of motion. So I'm gonna have surgery to try to be able to do this, so I can raise my hand because I'm right hand dominant. This is my right hand. This is my left hand. It's mirrored on the camera. So I got to have surgery Friday. Um, but I'm gonna try to run a live on Friday like I did last Friday. I might dub it like "Fuck It Fridays" or whatever it may be. But if I do drop a live on Friday, I'll drop a thumbnail. I'll do it early. As a matter of fact, I'll work on the thumbnail today to be ready or in preparation for Friday. But the thing is, I would like to have Kari in on this conversation. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and hit Kari up right now and see what he's got going on. I don't want to put any pressure on you on live, but I mean, I gotta put a little pressure on you, man. What you and boom, just like that, I sent the text. And I might actually take the time to do my thumbnail for this tonight. So while I'm in the middle of dropping or doing this live, I'll be able to instantly put a thumbnail. Immediately, I want to say thank you to anybody who shows up to this live because again, I know I don't have a thumbnail. I just got a title. It's probably just the generic thumbnail that I've had like for when I first started. And I mean that's cool, but like for people who don't know what's going on, the generic thumbnail does not do anything. So I appreciate all the family that joins the live. Um, and for anybody who does not join the live, I appreciate you all too. Now, what else have I had going on? I've also been working on my other social media platforms, like my TikTok and my what is that? X, Twitter, X, whatever. And I'm look right here. I need y'all to, if you don't already, and you're still young enough or you care enough about social media to have a TikTok, I need you all to fuck with your boy and follow me over on TikTok. My TikTok has been booming lately. Now, like the views are a little choppy, but the followers, I've got 1,500 followers. I'm trying to get to 15,000. I try to drop content every day here. As you can see, hold on, let me show y'all. I mean, as you can see, I drop videos like crazy. And maybe I need to do a thumbnail for you all to watch. Maybe I need to do a thumbnail to draw you all in to what's going on tonight's live. But like I said, I don't really expect much viewership out of tonight's live because again, like I said, it's late, it's unexpected, nobody said anything, it's last minute, yada yada yada, all of that, and then some. Also with tonight's live. Oh, wait. Let me go ahead and pop my Twitch up right. I mean my what is it? My X account. Let me go ahead and show my X account as well, so you all can. No, I don't want to edit. sharing the screen. I want to stop sharing the screen, and then I want to share the screen of my X account. My X account. Also, before I tell you to follow my X, my Twitter, my Twitch account. So many different T's, but my Twitch account. I recently got my Twitch account back, and I'm geeked because I never thought I would get that back. So that should give you all the more reason to follow my my Twitch account. Oh, no, not my Twitch, my TikTok. What is Twitch? Oh, Twitch. Okay, yeah. Follow my Twitch, my X, and my TikTok. Like my TikTok, I do a lot of content on there because it's easier with the short form and all that other stuff. So if you haven't followed my TikTok, it's Homegrown Kicks. I got it back. I'm trying, like, somebody stealing my TikTok account motivated me to go harder on my TikTok account. So I'm dropping videos and stuff like that and content. It might be goofy, it might be stupid, whatever. This is my X account. Follow me on X. I got, how many followers do I have on here? I've only got 59 followers on X. And I know a lot of y'all have X and Twitter accounts, so please feel free to follow me on there. Anybody from Twitch, follow me on my X account and my TikTok account. Because I know if you on Twitch, you on TikTok and you on X. But now that I've kind of got that out of the way, what would you say if I told you that none of this really matters? That you could spend a lot on this, a Comme des Garçons shirt. You could spend a lot on this. You could spend a lot on this, a Cause t-shirt. Or you could spend a little bit on this, which is an Aeropostale t-shirt, and there would absolutely be zero difference most of the time. Or you might end up getting 9 times out of 10 better quality out of the Aeropostale $10 t-shirt than you would out of the Cause t-shirt or the Comme des Garçons t-shirt. JVille says, salutes, HG tapping in, brother, man. Salutes to you, JVille. What's going on, man? It's been a while. It's been a while, fam. How you been? You be dropping some dope shit, man. You be dropping some dope shit. And hey, as a matter of fact, JVille, you might be able to chime in on this live the most, and this live might speak to you the most because there's a video I want you all to see by what's this guy's name? What is this guy's name? They are called Shift Fashion Group on YouTube. And if you don't follow them, I highly suggest you follow the Shift Fashion Group, because I mean, this was kind of the stuff that I understood, but I didn't know like how lacking my understanding was in this area until I watched like some of his short form videos on Instagram. Now, I've seen some of his content before, and I've always seen his content in short form. So I didn't get the whole thing, and I would always forget. And I think I followed him, and then somehow, or either I unfollowed him or Instagram unfollowed him for me, but I would lose track of it. So JVille, this might speak to you a lot because hey brother, I see your stories and stuff like that, and you be buying that high fashion stuff, man. You be buying some nice ass pieces. So like this live might speak to you, might open your eyes a little bit, or it might, tell you something you already knew, or might shift your perspective and make you slow down a little bit, because what I'm gonna talk about in this live, it kind of like gave me affirmation. It kind of told me what I was doing was the right thing to do. Um, the next thing I want to talk about, and we've kind of like touched on the subject a lot before when it comes to like doing these lives. Stop bitching. Really. Now I know it's not all of the family that does this, but a lot of people really have to stop bitching. Like what are we really bitching about? What are we really bitching about when it comes to what and why are we bitching when it comes to the things that we buy? Um are we like the when it comes to the stuff that we buy, I strongly believe that the expectation is unrealistic. Now, like, and I think that we tend to, as consumers, I think that because a lot of us grew up with parents that were born in like some of us had parents that grew up in the 50s. A lot of us had parents that grew up in the 60s and the 70s. And some of us in here had parents that grew up in the 80s that are watching. But for the most part, we had parents that grew up in the older generation that taught us about quality and kind of taught us about the value of our dollar. Well, I'm here to tell you, those days are over with. And the value of the dollar has astronomically shifted over the last 20 years between like what you could get back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s is not the same quality that you can get in the uh 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. It is drastically different. So I really think it's time that we kind of shift and temper our expectations. Now, I'm gonna show off like two pairs of shoes before I start talking about the branding and stuff like that. Um, I can't find the other pair because it's in one of these millions and millions and millions of shipping boxes from Bricks to Kicks set. My boy, man, what's good, Bricks to Kicks, man? Glad to see you here. I know I'm late. I know I didn't say anything. I know like it's a generic thumbnail, but I was like, man, I gotta do this live for the family. I'm already late. I already done fucked up. So, you know, I don't even know in this case if better late than never is a good thing, but we gonna fucking rock with it. We gonna find out, man. But before we get into all of that, as you see in the back, Resjuvenator is the brand, man. Resjuvenator is the brand. If you fuck with the man, follow the plan. Click the link down below, and Resjuvenator will have all your sneaker needs taken care of for sure, man. So click the link down in the description. I don't know for certain if it's there, but I put it there. I put the link there before I started the live. So the link for Resjuvenator brand should be there. The link with my promo code. I don't know how long they're gonna keep running my promo code because I think I got I got an email that was saying something about the promo code. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But Resjuvenator, I always stand behind their products. I was supposed to drop a video of my daughter's jacked up like Sauconys or Asics, how filthy they were. I'm talking about Georgia Red Clay, filthy. And I used Resjuvenator, and Resjuvenator brought them things back to pure brick white. And I'm gonna drop that video. I'm gonna drop that video because you all deserve to know how good the product is to take care of your shoes. Um, Reshoot doesn't really need my help in order to promote their shit, but I need my help and the help I get with promoting Reshoot. So I mean, yeah, I need to drop that video ASAP, Rockington. But yeah, from Bricks to Kick said, "Hey, would you be up to starting a podcast with me?" Absolutely, absolutely. I'm always available. Like I like to be fair, I like doing this shit. I like doing this shit. Apparently, I have the gift of gab because I could turn 5 minutes worth of information into 2 hours worth of content. I amaze myself when I do it every Tuesday night because sometimes, the majority of the time, I get into the lives and doing this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about. I absolutely don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about. It's going to be a slow night. And then somehow we end up shooting the shit, kicking back, and then having 2 hours plus worth of content. Really, we could go for like 4 hours with the way that like I yap. I got yapitis. I got the gift of gab. But with the way I yap, I mean, we honestly could go for like 4 hours. But I know ain't nobody gonna sit here for 4 hours, man. But hey, man, I'm all for it. Ohio 1986, man. What's good, family? What's good, Ohio? Long time no see, man. What's good, everybody, man? Ohio in the building. Discussing like modern fashion versus throwback styles from back when we were growing up. Hey, I'm for sure with talking about fashion. Like on this channel, I'm supposed to be talking about fashion and I'm supposed to be doing videos about fashion and stuff like that. But for whatever reason, most of my time, because I have a job. Now I hadn't been at work for a hot little minute, but most of my time, because fashion is really, really time consuming. Fashion is probably more time consuming than shoes. And as you all see, I struggle to keep up with shoes and do it like on time. I've always worried about when it comes to shoes, doing videos on time and keeping them relevant. And if you miss like a day or two, in my mind, the shoe content is not relevant. But for me, I'm gonna like I've been saying it for years. I've gotta get out of that headspace and be like, fuck it, and just drop the shoe content, even if the shoe had released like a week or two later. But yeah, I'm always up for talking about fashion. I love fashion. I love fashion. Fashion is me. I haven't like swagged out in a minute, but even on my basic of days, I still be swagged out. You know what I'm saying? I still be flexed up on them, even without spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. I still be swagged up. And at this point in my life, I can sit here and tell you, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to be swagged. You can really you can buy something basic like this tee right here. This is a dope tee. And ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it. As long as it don't even have to be like Louis Vuitton or Comme des Garçons or Rick Owens or any of those other high fashion brands. It can just be a basic tee. And as long as you know your body type and you can get it to fit really nice, oh, they're gonna be watching. Them eyes gonna be on you. And as long as you got like everything else taken care of, it don't matter how much you spend. But yeah, like hey, I can get fly on a budget or I can get fly expensively. And I love stuff that came out of the 80s. I can flex the 80s fashion. I really love stuff that came out of the 90s because I'm more of a 90s baby. And 2000s, yeah, you know, well, okay, early 2000s, we still had some good stuff. Baggy jeans, I mean, that's a little, but late 2000s, I mean, we starting to clean it up. So, hey, absolutely, I could talk about some fashion all day, man. As a matter of fact, um, I be putting my daughter up on game. I be putting my daughter up on game, um, because she's fashionable. She's fashionable like me, but she still struggles a little bit, and she still need um the old guy to kind of put her up on game and let her know what really works. I went from the era of matchy matchy to where everybody looked like the crayon out the crayon box to actually taking different pieces and putting it together to the freestyle kind of fashion where you just mixing stuff together. Like I liked all of that. Some of the stuff was a little wonky that people would put together, and I'd just be like, I don't know. One and then other stuff, I was like, oh yeah, okay, so you know what you're doing to like the hobo look. Let me tell y'all something right now. If y'all try to, film me on the hobo look and the comfy cozy look, it ain't gonna happen. Now there's a level of comfy cozy where you can still look fly and flex, but like a lot of the comfy cozy stuff that I would see kids wear is just plain lazy. And even the outside of the comfy cozy, a lot of the fashion over the last like 5 years was just plain lazy. All black. Yeah, anybody can look good in all black, but that's just lazy, man. Fashion requires effort. So I don't mind doing a podcast about fashion. The long way of giving you the answer. Pause. I don't mind doing uh, a podcast about fashion. The Nasty Shit Stompers versus Reshoevn8r is a matchup made in heaven. What's the Shit Stompers? What's the Nasty Shit Stompers? I don't know what the Nasty Shit Stompers is. 4-hour live podcast running. 4 hours. Hell no. Oh, yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna run for 4 hours. I ain't gonna run for 4 hours. I love y'all. Trust and believe. I love y'all. But a 4-hour podcast, I wouldn't even sit and watch the playback of a 4-hour podcast, no matter how much I liked it. I'd have to break that joint up. I think 2 hours is like the sweet spot. And what I found when I do like 2 hours on podcasts is that I always end up with leftover content that I can just push to the next podcast, whether it's pre-recorded or whether it is straight live. And I know people who do pre-recorded podcasts. I don't know if I can do that because that requires a lot of editing, and I rarely have time to edit this. That's another reason why I like live podcasting. Even if I fuck up on live, it is what it is, man. It happens. We all make mistakes, but 4 hours, good gracious, man. Like I appreciate y'all for wanting and willing to watch 4 hours, but I don't even think I could do 4 hours. HGK, you in the ATL? I absolutely am. ATL, home of Lemon Pepper Lou, home of the Magic City Dancers, home of hey, welcome to Atlanta where the players play, home of hey, I hate to say it, but they be scamming. Home of Hot Atlanta for show, Outcast, Big Boy, Andre 3000, Ludacris, and everybody else. TIP, man, all the good stuff, man. ATL, born and bred. Fashion is an endless content stream if you time it right. That's another thing. You got to pay attention. But like, fashion is a loop. Fashion is always fashion is circular. As a matter of fact, 90s style is coming back in. Like, I think this is like the third time within the last 3 decades that the 90s style is in. It's crazy. It's crazy. By my MCM bag that I got my fashion game on lock. For sure. If you style it right, you can get clothes from Walmart. Hey, facts. You can get clothes from Walmart. They may not. I mean, like some of the stuff may not last. You can actually get clothes from Target too. Like the Goodfellas. like some of the Goodfellas brand from Target, I absolutely like and respect it. So you can get like the Goodfellas stuff sometimes on sale for like $20 and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, like if you shop right, online is your biggest friend. If you shop right, you can get like stuff on sale. And I'm talking about like stuff that might have been expensive before. And don't be afraid to shop for stuff out of season as well. Out of season clothing will always still be fashionable, sometimes good quality, and it'll still carry weight of the name if that's what you care about. Ohio 1986 said spending $1,000 on a pair of pants is wild. I'd rather put that money towards a few shoes and save some still. Facts. Um, I think the YouTuber's name, I've showed him on the channel before. I think his name is Daojin Park. He went to a sneaker boutique or a like streetwear boutique in Atlanta. Not downtown, but upper midtown Buckhead area of Atlanta, where they sell a lot of different brands, Spider, Chrome Hearts, and stuff like that. And he was like, he had Chrome Heart pants that were like $1,600 that people ready and willingly pay $1,600 for. I don't give. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: unless those jeans or pants were woven with the hair fibers of Jesus Christ Himself, and they could prove it, I'm not paying $1,600 for no pair of pants. No pair of pants. They could be made from the cooter hair of Halle Berry. I'm still not paying $1,600. They could be blessed with the hairs of Angelina Jolie. Or who else? Who else? The chick that was in the Transformers movie, Megan Fox. Whatever bad chick you want to name, they could be blessed with the hairs or with the woven hairs of any bad celebrity chick you've seen or any bad chick on the block, and I still wouldn't pay nowhere damn near $1,600 because at $1,600, you absolutely know that maybe 1580 of it is just in the name alone. In the name alone, 1580, then that would leave about $20 left, 16 to get to that $1,600 price. Yeah, you would absolutely know that those jeans wouldn't be worth more than like $20 or $30. And I just can't do it. I can't pay over, to be fair. I can't see paying over $100 for myself for a pair of jeans. Now, like maybe a little bit slightly over $100 for my daughter. Because I love her. And she's experimenting as a kid right now. And if every now and then that's one of those things that she wants to experiment with and get the experience, I'm willing to give her an opportunity at the experience. So every now and then I'm willing to pay $100, $120, $30 for a pair of jeans. But for myself, hell no, I'm done. I think the last time I paid anywhere close to $100 for a pair of jeans was like 2005 when I was wearing like Jabot jeans, and that was it. That was it. After that. I have 5 main pairs of jeans. Well, maybe more than that. I have a dark blue pair of jeans. I have a light blue pair of jeans. I have a um khaki color pair of jeans. I have a black pair of jeans. I have a gray pair of jeans. And because I went on a cruise, I have a brown pair of jeans. I have 6 pairs of jeans. and I probably paid $115 for all six pair of jeans because each pair was maybe $20, maybe $30 a piece. And they all came for except with the exception of one, because I had to buy them online from a store and I still bought them on sale for like $30. The other five pairs of jeans came from Aeropostale, and I've had them for a while. And they've held up and they do well. And yeah, hey, shit. Like I ain't tripping. Because I don't really go out a lot like that. I spend more time at work and at home than I do going out, given the fact that I'm a family man. I am a family man. So I mean, it's more time family, less time personal. And I don't hate that. Fashion over for men is dope. You rock with Valabasas. See, I don't even know what Valabasas is. Hold on. It's another moment. It's another moment with the family where I got to crack out the camera and take a photo so that I can go ahead and check out what some of this stuff is. Valabasas. I'm going to check it out. JVille, I'm going to tell you, brother, because I know how you get down. I done seen the LVs and the Gucci's and the Rick Owens. If it's super high, I gotta say bye bye. I ain't doing it. I am not doing it. From Bricks and Kick said, shit, Old Navy and Banana Republic got some fire ass pants / joggers. I stamped that. So I haven't been inside of an Old Navy. Now I told y'all the story about me growing up as a kid and Old Navy. I haven't been inside of an Old Navy for probably, well, for me personally, I haven't shopped inside of an Old Navy in about, I would almost say 15 years, 15 years at the most. Like I just don't. When I go inside of Old Navy, I saw some like some decent t-shirts, but I just like their stuff. When I looked at it in the men's department, it just don't hit like it used to. I think Old Navy is geared more towards kids and not adults, because like when you look at the fit of jeans, now like my body type is different from everybody else's body type, so this is an anecdotal experience. That go that word again. um but from my anecdotal experience, because I consider myself skinny but I have a muscular athletic build, um and I'm taller now than I was as a kid. Old Navy just doesn't really quite work for me. And it doesn't Old Navy just doesn't really hit well with like the style of Jordans and like streetwear, so to speak. Old Navy hits better with more so like the suburban dad kind of look, or just like the kid that's just going to school and you know wants a little bit of like swag with a flair, with a little bit of a flair, a little bit of modern touch to it. I think, to be fair, Old Navy is a lot behind. Old Navy is a lot dated, but if you are in like your 90s, like early 2000s, I would say like pre 2012 bag, when you go into Old Navy, then like, yeah, Old Navy is right up your alley. And I ain't hating on Old Navy because like that's my store. Like I come from Old Navy. Like I was swagging pieces in Old Navy. I'm talking about Old Navy overalls. I still have my Old Navy aviator hat that I put on during the winter time. Um, Old Navy jackets and stuff like that. So hey, no shade to Old Navy. If Old Navy went, hey, as a matter of fact, if Old Navy, and just by saying Old Navy, I hope it triggers the algorithm. But if Old Navy want to hit your boy up with an endorsement deal or something like that, want to send your boy an Old Navy package, hey, Homegrown Kicks, send me an email. The email is in the description on my, well, no, the email is in the link on my profile. Click that link, send me an email, and we can chat it up. Hey, I love Old Navy. Target had some good clothes until they wanted to flip the script on us. Ain't been back since. That's facts. I had like, and I hate Target did that. And even with the supposed firing of the CEO, which they did not fire him, they just shifted him into another position. I haven't shopped at Target in a long time, and it hurts me so bad because I have at least $100 in Target credit from their like rewards program when they give you cash rewards. I got about $100. That lets you know how much I shopped at Target, and I just really need to like that $100 is like eating at me. I'm like, can I just make one little purchase and then just once the $100 is wiped out, then forget about Target? But see, the problem is if I make that one little if I use that $100 cash credit, then it's just gonna put more cash credit in there. So, oh my gosh, I eat because I'm fat, and I'm fat because I eat. Fat bastard type stuff. No Hype 85 says salutes, man. No Hype, man. Glad to see you here, fam, man. Hey, look, this is one of those times where me going live late actually worked out because I know you've been in the comments after the live saying like, you just missed it and because you be doing other stuff. Glad I caught the live, fam. I'm glad you're here, man. Ohio, yeah, the wealthy homeless look is ass. It's whack. You know you have style when you can have a basic neutral color shirt and pants and have the kicks pop with a Michelin S cap mat. Facts. Facts. Absolutely. The beaters, the yard dogs, the throwaways. Oh, okay. Well, no, they not they. Well, her shoes they weren't beaters, but she took. And here's the thing: she took a brand new pair of all white brick Asics and went to the park. These are mesh shoes. She went to the park and ran through water and Georgia red clay. I was praying that mom was not going to be pissed. I was praying. Hey, I'm okay with people having their own style. I dress wild sometimes. Shit, even Nike got some fuego. Sweatsuits, tech, jeans, all that fly shit, and not too expensive. Well, J Bill, the video I'm gonna show you is touching on that Nike tech fleece. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, man. This might hurt you a little bit. Ohio 1986 says, I'm tempted to bring back my Carhartt swag back. Oh, hey, bring that Carhartt back. But also, what we're going to touch on tonight's live, hey, you bring back only the pieces that you have. Don't buy no more. You might not want to buy no more Carhartt, but that's just me. I can't tell you what to do. I can only, hey, no Hype. What's goody, my guy? I hope all is great. What's up, HGK? What's up, P Town 24, man? Good to see you, fam. Everything okay, man? Everything okay? I know I message you from time to time on Instagram, and I know we chat, but sometimes we forget or lack. We get caught lacking on keeping up with family and especially during I don't know different times. Anything can happen at any given time. So as a message, man, keep up with your family as much as possible, man. Let them know they hear it. As a matter of fact, I want to say shout out to Mama HGK, man. Her birthday was today. And shout out to Pop HGK. His birthday was on the 21st. I think that was 5 days ago. So what's today? Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. His birthday was Friday. So Shout out to the HGK fam, man, mom and pop. We got all August birthdays, man. Um, hey, it's a blessing for everybody to see another day. Keep up with your fam, check on them. The style that was around when I was in the 6th and 7th grade is coming back with kids in school. LOL. The Jinkos are back. LOL. Osiris. Oh my God. I saw that. Jinko jeans. Crazy. Jinko jeans, Paco, and Pyrex were around that time. And as we know, or if you don't know, Pyrex was invented by Mr. Off-White himself. Mr. Off-White himself. So Virgil Abloh created Pyrex, and we never even knew that. What 3000 say? The A got something to say now, man. The A always got something to say. I'm in Atlanta, leaving in 20 minutes back to New York. My guy, LOL. JV, man, you should have hit me up in the inbox. One of my homeboys from Arkansas came through. They went to Florida, and on his way back, he came through, and we chopped it up a little bit. We could have chopped it up for a little bit on your way back to the NY, but maybe next time, man. I'll catch you. We'll catch each other. I love Goodfellas shit. I have a good amount. Hey, yeah, Goodfellas. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. On the slick slide, I'm gonna put y'all on. Unfortunately, it's a Target brand product, but Goodfellas is on some good shit. To be honest, the real king of ATL is Young Thug. He put the city on the map when hype was dying for Southern trap music. So I'm gonna say Young Thug is not the king of ATL. The king of ATL will always be first and foremost Outkast, Andre 3000, Big Boy. Then you got T.I. Now, if you want to go into the next generation of music that came out of Atlanta, that pop, because we can't forget about, of course, Outkast. We can't forget about T.I. We can't forget about female artists like Sierra. You can't forget about Ludacris. Ludacris put Atlanta on the map when it comes to music and the movies when it came to crossing over. You can't forget about like a bunch of other artists. There's a ton of artists that came out of Atlanta for each individual rare era, like the rock era. You got the Shop Boys. You got Mr. Futuristic Love himself. What is his name? Shorty wanna hop in my ride. I was singing his song the other day, and it'll come to me. But like in the next era of Atlanta music, you had, who was it? Like underground Atlanta music, you had Jid. Jid, if y'all don't know who he is, but y'all need to check out who Jid is, man. Fire music. You had 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz kind of bridged that gap between old school ATL music and new school ATL music. Then you had Migos, you had Yachty, you had Thugger, you had Dro, definitely Dro. You had man, I'm not gonna lie, so many Atlanta rappers. I could be here all day trying to remember them all and talking about them all. Goodfellas merch go crazy with a Letterman jacket. Absolutely, man. JV, what's good, broski? I got Jeezy and T.I. over the and Jeezy, yeah, Jeezy, Jody Breeze. It's some boys in the hood sell anything for profit. 5 in the morning on the corner clocking. Because we got to remember, before 2 Chainz, he was Titty Boy. And excuse me for the reference or the language, but Titty Boy Southside, doing the duffel bag. If I don't do nothing, I'm a ball. Let's see. something clock on the wall. Well, go and get your money, little duffel bag, boy. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Brixton Kicks. I mess with your name, my guy. New streetwear seems kind of cringe. Them broccoli haired suburban kids ruined it for me. Um, the suburban kids are being phased out, to be honest. And the to be honest, like the sneaker game is in the sneaker and streetwear game is in limbo. It's in a phase where it's looking for um genuine genuineness and like real people of the culture to take over. So I mean the in-betweeners to the unks can easily take over the streetwear and sneaker game and bring it back to what we really want to see it to be. Like the sneaker game and the streetwear game right now, to be real, right now, I'm saying it on this channel, that is right for the picking. Real shit. That's right for the picking. So like what we like, if you want to get this back into like what you enjoy and what you want to see, if you have a social media account, start snapping them photos. You got a camera right there. Your phone makes you a professional, a low-key professional, but your phone make you a professional. Snap some pictures of your fire fits or have somebody snap your pictures for you. Like you don't even really need nobody. You can set it up on a tripod, say cheese, and it will take the picture for you. Um, and start posting it to social media and show the game where it needs to be, man. Show the game where it needs to be. Those pants probably stink. LOL. Pants, 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 pants. Which pants? Which pants? I forgot. For $1,000, that shit better come with the Jesus hair and the cootie hair pants. For $1,000, that shit better come with a reach around with a happy end. Oh snap! Oh my lord! From Bricks to Kicks, LOL. I know that's right, man. Bricks always saying some crazy stuff. Shit ain't wrong. I can't justify no $1,000 unless it come with a long, sweaty evening ham sandwich, a ham sandwich session. Good Lord, what is what happened? What did I miss? Why? 1,600, that's cheap for a pair of chrome heart jeans. They going for 2,500 all the way up to 25K. And I'm here to say, at 2,500 to 25K, you ain't gonna catch your boy HG. You ain't gonna catch Jay in them jeans. Not now, not never, not today. Hey, hell nah, hell nah. My go-to pants are Old Navy cotton woven cuff joggers, each on sale at $21.99. Cuff joggers. I mean, I do enjoy like cuff joggers, but I'm starting to feel like cuff joggers are like the the modern version of old school dad sweatpants. It's starting to give me that vibe. Like even the taper joggers is starting to kind of give me that vibe because I wear sweats when I just don't really feel like doing anything, but I also can dress up sweats. I don't swag the hell out of sweats. The right pair of sweats too, I don't swag the hell out of. So I guess it really just depends, man. Shit, I'll go to yard sales and Goodwill. I like old jeans. The old jeans are probably the best. Them things comfy as fuck. Pro Club shirts will always be king. I can go put some Goodwill or secondhand jeans together with some kicks and a shirt, flannel, and be killing the game. Facts, facts. Depends on the color too. Old Navy usually goes with neutral earth tones. Old Navy also goes with like the washed look. They like Old Navy really leans heavy into the wash look. And that's one thing that they do. Um, before I get to some more comments, um, let me go ahead and bring y'all some extra content. Now, this comes from my guy over on Instagram, and make sure I got the right one. Um, this comes from my guy, the Authentication Guru. He does retail versus rep. However, you may feel about that, the thoughts and opinions you may have about that, it is what it is. I can't tell you you right. I'm not gonna tell you you wrong. Just if you don't follow them, feel free to check it out. You don't have to follow them, but give them the content and opportunity. But this is the kind of shit that I like to see. And this just popped up on my feed before I went live. This kind of shit I like to see. It says, from the Authentication Guru, arrested at SneakerCon for selling fake ass shoes, UAs, reps, foo-foos, fugazis. Get them shits out of here. And the reason I like to see this is because I've been saying this for 2+ years. The problem with these sneaker events, and the reason why I don't go to these sneaker events, is because the people that hold these events do not vet these individuals before they open the doors. So a lot of individuals can come in there, set up a table, as long as they pay for a booth. They come in there, set up a table, and they could have a table full of damn fakes and sell the fakes, as long as nobody knows any better, as long as they don't get caught, yada, yada, yada. And they usually leave the event with no repercussions. And we all know selling fake shoes is infringement on copyright patents and is illegal in the United States. So, I mean, should I get excited when somebody gets arrested? No, you never really want anybody to get arrested and locked up in the modern era. But this ought to teach a lot of motherfuckers who have fakes and are purposefully selling fakes a lesson. Don't come up in these damn events with that shit, because people work hard, especially nowadays. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about when it comes to money and the current economy and the state of things and the uncertainties of things. People work hard for their money, and they don't work hard for you to give you $1,000 or whatever, $500 or $250 or $180 for you to lie to them about the shoes that they're buying from you when they're expecting authentic. They don't pay you to lie to them. They pay you to be honest and to be an upstanding individual. And unfortunately, it's a lot of slime ball, fake ass, funky ass, beach ass creeps out here in the sneaker community. And I mean, we slowly getting rid of them, but we need to get rid of all these motherfuckers. Even if you somebody that deal with reps and you try to push false narratives, I've always said, I don't give a fuck how you try to justify it. Don't push those fake ass justifications on other people. Tell them the truth. I'm all for the truth. And you sell your shoes and they buy your shoes based off of you telling them the truth, that they're not fake, that they're not real, that they're fake, and that they can get in trouble for selling them, and that they're not the same as the factory and all of that. If you tell them all of that and they still buy it, fuck it. I'm cool. I'm cool with it.
What was the story?
Huh?
What was the story?
He sold the dude some fakes, and the dude wanted his money back, and he tried to run off. So he grabbed him up.
Oh, dude tried to hit them with that plies, ran off on the plug twice. And that guy said, hell no, we got you. We got you, boy. We got you. It ain't finna go down. Let's see. No Hype said, I still buy Pro Clubs weekly. Old Navy, my go-to jeans. I like American Eagle too. I haven't been in an American Eagle in a long time either. Levi's too. I've never had a pair of Levi's jeans, I don't think. Pro Club is a prison staple, mandatory, 4 shirts. One for workouts, one for walking the track, one for health cards, and one for business. Good Lord. B2G, bricks to kicks, man, 100. Bricks 3 kicks. Bricks 2 kicks. Hey, we got it right. We finally got it right. Cracker Barrel is going to be the new Target by 2026. Watch. All of these places. Okay, so I watched a video on like why they're actually changing the buildings and the look of these places, and it has more to do with if the stuff has to be repurposed than for any other economic reasons. And they getting rid of the gift. They're supposedly getting rid of the gift shop inside of Cracker Barrel. So I don't know, man. Unless there's a brand called Cracker Barrel, and I'm totally off bases. But hey, that just took me into another realm of stuff I pay attention to. Fat Boy Gang for life. If I'm gonna go wild on a style, it's got to be purple, teal, orange, crimson, or light green. Oh, that's from Bricks to Kicks. hold on. What's going on, man? Appreciate you for calling in. Bricks to Kicks, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling fantastic. As soon as we start touching on the Cracker Barrel, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I'm gonna go step inside a Cracker Barrel, I want to go look like I'm eating down in a rusted old Southern farmhouse shack with that old ass man sitting right next to that barrel. I want the authentic feel. I don't want this modernized, retrofitted crap with a New York pop-up. I'm cool. Shove up the crusty old arse.
I feel you. No Hype 85 said, I like your Red Wings hat. They're my favorite hockey team, man. I appreciate that. Like, if y'all pay attention, I try to have a different hat every live, man. I got a bunch of hats that I need to start wearing more, but a lot of times it don't go with the kind of t-shirt I'm wearing. This tonight it just happened to go. But like because I got a big hat collection. As a matter of fact, my hat collection was so big, I sold at least like 20 or 30 hats a couple of years ago and slowed down. And I sold those hats in a bundle deal, and they were hats from like 2000. So they were like at that time they were considered kind of vintage, which is crazy to fucking say. And I let them go for I think I let go maybe like 10 hats at a time for like $20. They was like fitteds. They were back when I had like a little pea head or whatever. I don't know. I still got my Carhartt jacket from 2022. It just needs to be re-dyed. Nappy 29er said, what up, HG, man? Salutes to you, Nappy 29er, man. What's good, fam? Oh, shit. Solo Cup kind of night, man. Every Tuesday night, brother, is a Solo Cup night. One of the kings. Let's see. Oh, I totally forgot about Luda. A lot of people do, man. A lot of people forget about Luda. I've seen that floating around. Gucci Mane, Jeezy, 2 Chainz, aka Titty Boy. Same with Future. He be hanging around known for Future. Yeah, Future is another staple. Even though he looking more like Auntie Pass nowadays and Morgan Free Bands. He looking
that shit kill me, bro. But you say that shit kill. Oh my. Don't do him like that, man. He going through a phase.
Future going through a crisis. That ain't no phase. That's a crisis. JBL said, I'll be back, my G. I'm in Duluth, Georgia right now, but was in downtown Atlanta. Shit was lit. Man, Duluth, oh yeah, you was in, well, if you're from Atlanta, we consider Duluth almost like heading toward the damn boonies because like Duluth is like 45 minutes outside of Atlanta. But oh yeah, you in the city, if you know somebody, it's always lit. And JVL, I know you know because you do music, so you know. Rich Homie, yeah, Rich Homie. That's what I was trying to remember. Rich Homie, man. R.I.P. to Rich Homie.
That dude was a legend. Super underrated for his time. And I'm telling you, bro, if he'd came out a couple of years back, he'd have still been huge. He'd have been bigger than most of the rappers we got now.
Yeah. Like I think like Rich Homie was mismanaged. He let his situation get kind of jacked up, and that kind of
He
contributed
trusted
to.
too much in Birdman. That's what it was. He trusted too much in Birdman.
Yeah, and I was gonna say a lot of behind the scenes stuff where like it just kind of messed him up. We got Fashion running around as a free agent, 2000s. Jody Breeze, my God, facts, Jody Breeze. That car I'm driving make you feel some type of yeah.
I'm driving to make you feel some type of way.
Let's see. Dang, boy, like y'all, hey man, y'all really rolling through it in the chat. But my tapeworm acting up, starving like Marvin, for real. Hey, look, I took a picture or saw myself in a video or something like that, and I was like, damn, why my face looks so fat? And my girl had to tell me, she was like, that's because you put on weight. And y'all know me for like eating on lives. And I thought I was putting on weight then, but damn, like I put on weight and got me looking like a grown ass man. But but I'm not mad.
Graduated from being the puppet to being the real boy.
All right. I'm not mad at it though. Let's see. I'm gonna show these few little things because I don't want I don't want these things to be like a hold on what I would really want to talk about. But this joint right here, speaking of fashion, this joint right here, garnered some interest from me. Like I'm a jacket person, I'm a hoodie person. Like I'm a recently adoptee of hoodies. Because before I was more so jackets, like zip ups, button up, shit like that. And then I saw like zip up hoodies with like headphone slots in them, so you can put your headphones in them and listen to music. And I'm like, that's dope. I actually thought about like doing merch with those headphones hoodies so that like people won't have to worry about other people seeing whether or not they got expensive headphones or not. They can just have whatever kind of headphones they have out and don't have to worry about people looking at them and thinking about stealing them or losing them, because you can literally put them inside and zip them up inside the hoodie. But the Gap, and I might even come out with some merch like this for everybody like to travel, because I know a lot of people like to travel. But it said the Gap really made a hoodie with a pillow built into the hood. Now, like what I seen with this girl, I'll just show it first. I'll just show it.
Yeah, I got to see this firsthand.
Now, like, okay, the only thing that bothers me about a pillow inside of your hood is she got to blow that joint up. Hot breath inside of a tube is never a good thing.
Especially if you want a plane.
That's just nasty to me. But the fact that like you can blow that joint up, that's I ain't gonna lie, that shit look comfy. That shit look comfy cozy. And I almost want to go to the Gap and get me one of them pillow hoodies. I'm not even gonna flex. I kind of want one of them pillow hoodies. I'm not the more and more I see it, I can kind of get over the fact that you got to blow it. Like, how do you deflate the hoodie though?
It's probably a little like turn thing, like you would display the regular air mattress. It probably got a little knob on the side or on the inside of the cup of the hoodie where you can just unleash the air out of it. But you know that thing gonna stink. That thing gonna be ratchet. As soon as you try to let out all that mouth gas, that shit gonna be ratchet.
I've been working on merch ideas. I'm gonna try to come up. I'm gonna try to find the headphone hoodie manufacturer. I'm definitely gonna try to find this pillow hoodie joint and get some blanks and make merch.
Tap in the Pro Club. That's the best way to do it. Tap in with Pro Club. You do a little partnership with them, they easily get you a good little wholesale discount on it, especially if you're doing the brand thing or partnership with them. They'll do that hands down.
Because that's fire. I ain't even finna fucking lie to you. That's fire. And I know kids love to go to sleep in class. I know, like, if I'm sitting in the car and it's chilly or something like that, or early mornings when I got to get up and take my girl to work, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat, I still be sleepy. I still be a little chilly. I want to get comfy, cozy. And you can't just get comfy, cozy sitting in the car with your head propped up against the seat, lean back, and your head rolling around. I need to go to the Gap website and see if they got these joints. I like that. The more and more I see it, the more and more I like it.
You know who I see that being a real big appeal for? I see that being a big appeal for us gamers, especially if you're sitting on like an uncomfortable ass chair or something like that. You can pull that up while you're gaming or streaming or whatever. See that working for them.
True. Yeah, I can see that. What else? What is this? Let's see. Caitlin Clark's new logo. I don't know. I don't like Caitlin Clark. I don't know why I don't like her. I just don't like her. Probably because she likes to get into a lot of fights and act innocent, and then the rest of the world acts as if she's innocent as well. But what the fuck ever, man. Like,
she just look toxic. She got that face that screams, "I will hurt you."
She's not even cute. I don't even think she's cute, but fuck it. That's just my opinion.
She look like a dude.
Yeah, she do. I ain't even gonna hold you. But that's her new logo. With Nike brand and all of that. It is what it is, man. Cool. If you like the Caitlin Clark stuff, man, that's her new logo. I think I talked about it last Tuesday about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Nike with the Air Max 95s. This is the other one that they got, the black and white joints. I still like these. It comes with the card on the box, the special box. Everything is made to look like how they looked in the anime. So it's not gonna look like a full Air Max 95 because they reduced the number of lace loops to how the number that they had in the actual anime. And then on the tongue, it says Air Nuzzle, because that's what it said on the tongue in the anime. And then you got the Yu-Gi-Oh! On the insole. And I think these are more limited. And I think these are Japan exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are Japan exclusive. And they're dropping September 12th. But we all know, man, if you get on eBay, you can get them for the low ski. Because them terrorists is kicking them folks in the ass, and the Japanese people don't really fuck with shit like that.
That promo card go crazy though. I fuck with that promo.
Yeah, and it looked like this whole. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's a whole big ass promo card. Then if I got some shit like that, it would stay in there because I'm not ripping this shit out. I'm not ripping this shit out because I'm a collector at heart, and
You know what I mean?
Like with that collector shit, I like to keep it as undisturbed as possible. Then they did a photo of LeBron old as fuck. Nike really made a new Air Force One for the Unks.
Oh my
Crop skin Air Force Ones.
Where was this like 7 years ago?
Right.
Where was this 8 years ago?
Right. This
I
would have hit.
guarantee you, that would have hit 7 years ago. That would have hit.
So yeah. I mean they nice, but yeah, they not for me.
But if they were green, would you vote with them? If they was green,
Nope.
I respect that. I respect it. I'm like, just because I'm trying to make sense of like how the color blocking could have been different, but I still don't see it working any other type of way.
Because I believe at one point in time they did have some green crop skin Air Force Ones like a long time ago.
You're thinking of the snakeskin ones. Yep, I know what you're talking about.
P-Town said, you know, Old Navy owns Gap. Absolutely, I do know that. As a matter of fact, the whole Old Navy Corporation owns a lot of stuff. I think they own like Old Navy, Gap, American Eagle. I think Banana Republic is in there as well. I mean, they own a whole bunch of shit, man. It's a whole lot of umbrella corporations and franchisees and shit like that. Ohio 1986 said, I watched a documentary on Chrome Hearts the other night. Their story is actually really interesting. Yeah, Chrome Hearts has a really good, interesting story, but like when it comes to the price, I don't like as good and interesting as their story is, their story don't justify their price tag. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's like if I said I grew up in the struggle. My mom didn't always have the money to get me what I wanted to get. So I designed my own brand of clothing. And because my brand of clothing represents my struggle, you should automatically pay $1,200 for a basic ass fucking t-shirt.
No way. No way. No.
That's what I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like, but yeah, I fuck with Chrome Heart. It's like Supreme actually has an interesting story as well. I appreciate that, Pizza. I appreciate that. Supreme has an interesting story as well, but like I look at Supreme as a bunch of like damn culture vultures and shit like that. And I also look at Supreme as overhyped. And I think the weird ass kids that were trying to be cool in the streetwear community overhyped Supreme. And then the people that were already in the streetwear and sneaker community were like, okay, well, if they're going to act like this shit is actually good, we're going to sell this shit to them at a high price. And it kind of had the opposite effect, where when they did that, they got caught up in their own finesse. So, fuck, I don't, man.
It's like a perfect example of what you're talking about. Look at it back in like 2015. You could easily pick up stuff back in 2015 before all the hype came around. You could pick up like, say, one of them camp hats, or the canvas hats, or the little fuzzy corduroy hats. You could pick those up for like $20. Now you go on the website, they damn near $45. They don't justify the price. Right.
So one of my shoes came in.
Oh, we got
what?
That's the day.
What was it? What was that? I think it came in Monday. One of my shoes came in Monday, and then I picked up a pair over the weekend. You already know what that is. So I asked earlier, what are we bitching about exactly? So this is the shattered backboards. Shattered backboards, size 7. So this is a grade school pair. Now, I looked at the grade school pair, and hold on before I show these off. One thing I noticed that I do like, that I really like, is the fact that it came with this. It came with a metallic Wings logo sticker instead of the Jumpman sticker. I like this. This shit is dope. And I'm wondering if all of the GS sizes are gonna come with this sticker now instead of the Jumpman sticker, or if it's just for the shattered backboard.
It might just be that was like one time thing, or for like a special pair.
Now, like a lot of people had complaints about these shattered backboards, but when I look at these joints, these shits is nice as fuck. Now, I I didn't have the Shattered Backboards in 2016, I think, when they released. 2015, so yeah, 2015, 2016. But the toe box is soft as fuck. The leather is soft as fuck. The heel is soft. So I like when I saw early reviews where people were like, well, the leather is not the same, and the color is a little bit off, and yada yada yada. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Good for you. I don't care. It comes with an extra set of laces. I'm like, I ain't never had these shits, and this is my opportunity to get them without having to pay the stupid fucking resale price that y'all dumbasses pushed this shoe up to when y'all didn't even like them the first time. Like the Shattered Backboards in 2015 went on crazy stupid sales. One thing I did notice is that in 2025, the insoles are a lot better than they were in 2015, and you can see that kind of like shiny sheen to it, even with the low level of light. You didn't get that in the 2015 pair.
Nope.
So I imagine this is going to be a little bit more harder for rep manufacturers to do. But this shit is nice. It makes me want to get another pair. It makes me want to get a 2 pair or a 3 pair. I don't know. I never know, man. I'm broke as fuck.
But one thing I really think sold those shoes for me more than anything was the orange bottoms. I've never seen orange bottoms work that well on a Jordan 1, except for that one and the low Starfish OG, which is basically like the Shattered Backboard 2.0s and a low top. The orange bottom is.
I'm struggling to put this insole back in. She gonna kick my ass if this shit ain't in here the right way. So I'm gonna fix this right off camera. But yeah, like this little metallic sticker, dope as fuck. I think I got it upside down. Let me see. Oh yeah, I got it upside down. Damn. But this dope ass metallic sticker instead of the Jumpman sticker. And these material, like the feel of the materials alone is worth actually buying it. And I'm gonna tell you, like, fuck what some of these bigger YouTubers are talking about. They tell you, you know, it's not the same like leather, it's not the same color, whatever. It's not gonna be the same. That was 10 years ago. What the fuck? Like Jordan can't even reproduce shit that they did 5 years ago. So why the fuck are we worried about that shit?
And it comes back to the same argument where they think that Michael Jordan's sitting there making these things by him.
Right. Right. Ohio 1986 said, my Shattered Backboards come in tomorrow. P-Town said 2015. Facts. 2015, Shattered Backboards first came out. I think a lot of people like jumping on the train, whether it's good or bad, when it comes to reviewing shoes. And so that's what I'm saying. Like that. Okay, so Ohio, I don't know if you've seen like the playback of the last couple of lives or any of the last couple of lives. Hold on. I got this bag noise going on because I got to bag her shoes back up. But over the last couple of lives, I had really been talking about who can you trust? And in my opinion, you can't trust 90% of these sneaker content creators. And I know for a fact, just watching some of these content creators over the years, they have succumbed to the bullshit, whether they have succumbed to the bullshit of the brands or whether they have succumbed to the bullshit of what they think people want to hear. And they're just telling you what you want to hear. They succumb to the bullshit and they have long left telling you the real shit, just telling you shit for controversy or what they think controversy might be. But yeah, like I've been talking about that for a long time. Yeah, manufactured. And speaking of manufactured, that's why I'm trying to get Kari back up in here. Hopefully Kari can.
I'll say like audience capture, basically like pandering to the audience because they know they're gonna get the better spot.
Right. And hopefully I can get Kari back in here because like that and manufacturing shit goes into play with what we were supposed to be talking about Friday, but because like it was so jam packed, I had to push it to a part two.
Plus, he flaked out on the line.
Right. He had some business to take care of, so he dipped on about. But hopefully Friday we can get him back in here and we can get some of that, get the rest of that conversation going. I got surgery on Friday, y'all, so I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling on Friday, but it is what it is, man. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Size 10, my friend. Man, oh shit. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay.
So I gotta look this up.
So I don't have no sticker. So I guess the GS sizes have stickers. Maybe I'll get another GS pair. Maybe my daughter will want one. Now I go ahead and buy another GS pair because these are sitting, and a lot of people are trying to make a big deal about them sitting, but they set in 2015, like I said earlier. They are sitting and readily available. Let's see. Buy what you like. We got to keep saying that. Facts. Mike Rich is probably one of the most authentic shoe YouTubers. Right. And because of his authenticity, he don't get a whole lot of, like, his subscriber count is nowhere near where it should be. Mike Rich and a lot of other sneaker YouTubers are a perfect example of a lot of viewers. They say they want real and authentic, information and shit like that, but they don't want that shit. They want people like juggling their nuts for views and shit like that.
They're dropping money on merch that they created themselves. Oh, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you up on it yet. You know who Wear Testers is, right?
Right, Chris from Wear Testers, right?
That man, he gives the most honest to God.
Yeah, I fuck with
Chris.
Chris.
He doesn't do his own plug and everything. But his thing, he like breaks everything down, the history, how it was made, when it was made, stuff like that. That's why I fuck with him.
Right, I fuck with Chris when he was using the name Nightwing, and he still uses the
Nightwing.
Yep. Yeah, I can't wait for mine to come in. I'll send a prayer up for you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Prayers up, bro. Appreciate that, y'all. They want someone to kiss their ring. Hey, they want somebody to do more than just kiss their ring. But check out the toe box. You can see the waves in the toe box and how misshapen the toe box is. Like this is stupid. Like it's already caved in before I even touched it. I gotta squeeze the sides for the toe box to bubble back out. But this leather is stupid soft on my pair. And whoever said that the leather is not soft on the shattered backboards, they fucking lying, man. They are fucking lying to y'all. Pairs are different. These are mass produced. But if they are screaming quality is not it, fuck what they talking about, because they don't know what they talking about. Get you a pair. I'm not telling you to go out and pay full price. I'm not telling you to go out and pay full retail because I don't know your finances or nothing like that. But do not go with what these like, and it comes with an extra set of laces. Do not go with what these pandering ass content sneaker creators are telling you. Another soft toe box. Look at that dip. Another one. And it ain't popping up. It ain't popping up. Now, to be fair.
Dude, class. Wow, bro. That toe box, beautiful.
To be fair and honest with you all, soft does not always mean good. Humble does not always mean good. But it's going to lead you in the right direction. Trust your sense of touch. Trust your own eyes. You can see, let me see. You can see the dent in the overlay right there. That's some soft ass leather. Straight from DTLR. the GS pair and the adult pair. Look, you can see the crease in the side already because the leather is so soft. Straight from DTLR. The heel count.
That shine on the black is perfect.
Right.
One for one.
Right. It's crazy. So I don't know where these other big sneaker YouTubers were getting their pairs from that they got them early and were complaining. I don't know where they were getting their pairs from, but hey, this is release day retail pair, not from Nike sneakers, but from DTLR, not from Foot Locker, DTLR. So salutes to DTLR for giving me two good fucking pairs. Two different locations, as a matter of fact. Two different locations, two different malls, and still good quality shattered back. But you know what? DJ Khaled get on my fucking nerves, and I hate that. Like he was associated. He don't piss me off, but he's just annoying sometimes. And it kind of annoys me that I went that route as far as when it came to the shattered backboards, but still good quality shoes. Now the next pack. They came here on Monday. Hold on before I show y'all. GC Jinx, man, salutes to you, fam. He said, keep going, bro. Just seeing your channel. Man, I appreciate you, man. Salutes to you, GC Jinx, man. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And hey, big things. Kenny Kalash, that toe box is trash. Cap. Kenny, you my boy, but that's cap. They were getting from across the water. They probably were, and that's another thing. We done talked about that shit too. A lot of early pairs are fake pairs. Like you cannot trust a lot of these motherfuckers. You cannot trust a lot of these early looks. You cannot trust the stock numbers that these people are giving you. You cannot trust 90% of what these people are telling you because they are feeding you a bunch of shit just to be the first ones to feed you some shit. And I'm pushing towards a revolution to where it's all about honesty. Fuck being first. It's all about who gives you the best content. Because people have stopped giving quality content and replaced it with giving you first content.
That's fact. You know who's really bad at that? Danny fucking Moore, bro. Danny Moore is so bad at that shit. And he's gotten called out numerous times for saying that his shit was fake.
I don't even want to give him any spotlight, man. Like Danny Moore is the largest culture leech I've ever seen. He has no knowledge of the shit that he talks about. You can tell that he looks up the shit the day that he does the video and he forgets halfway through, and then he shows the video talking about a bunch of fake bullshit that like he doesn't even believe. So yeah, real quick, I switched the laces to white and they pop more H. Yeah, white laces. I need to, as a matter of fact, because they only come with black and orange laces, I'm gonna go lacelab.com. Shout out to lacelab.com. I'll probably at them or hashtag them in the description after the video is dropped and after I drop the thumbnail. But and hopefully they give me some kind of partnership. But lacelab.com, I'm gonna go to them and buy some cream laces, the same color cream laces that I bought for my black toe Jordan 1s, because I've seen somebody do the white laces in the shattered backboard. It's fire. As a matter of fact, I need to get another pair. And I will say this is a really good time to get Jordan 1s because the UNC reimagined Jordan 1s, you can get them on sale for $120. That's a dope ass shoe. And at $120, if you got like coupons for like JD Sports and some shit like that, you can get them for like $105. maybe sometimes even cheaper than that, depending on how many points you have. Hey, that's a perfect shoe at that price. The Black Toe Jordan 1s, they're still sitting on brick and mortar shoe store sites. You can get them for $100. Dope ass fucking price, especially if you can get some coupons with them and they got them in your size. If you can get them at a cheap price and you can double up, maybe sometimes even triple up. I'm not telling you to do that because, again, I don't know what your finances are like. But you wear those shoes, you beat them up, you see how good they look. Hey, trust me, they'll look good with any kind of fashion sense, especially beat up or fresh, real good. Any occasion. Not tripping covered it a few months back. Who is that? Oh, no. Look, don't even worry about who that is. Don't even worry about who that is. Now, in this box right here, hold on. These, a lot of people are panicking about these. A lot of people are still waiting for their confirmation. Still, a lot of people have gotten their shipping confirmation. Still, a lot of people have gotten their pairs in. Still, I'm one of those people that got their pairs in. Give them time. They said give them all the way to the 29th. The release day worldwide on the Nike sneakers app is the 28th. So if you got a pair, you got a chance to double up. It's not going to be a lot. I don't know the stock numbers. I ain't finna sit here and be like a Miss Cleo stock number guru. I'm not finna do that shit because that's not, I don't believe in that shit anymore. But it's gonna be a few pair still left. Still. Oh shit. There I go. I done got stuck doing DJ Khaled. But right here, you see that old school 2010 box, 2005, 2010 box with a little bit of a twist to it. The 20 for 20 years of Jordan, and you see these 3-4 stripes coming through with the jump, man. You already know that's undefeated right there. You already know what it is. So we done already talked about why motherfuckers is complaining about these shattered backboards. And y'all seen my shattered backboards. Motherfuckers shouldn't have no complaints. On top of that, it's fucking Jordan brand. What are y'all really expecting? Let's go ahead and peel back this lid. Now I think did I show these on my TikTok?
I don't think so.
I don't think I showed these on my TikTok. I think I meant to, and I put the video in the draft. I think I meant to show these, but I held back on the video and put it in the draft for my YouTube family, for my Homegrown Kicks family. Because I usually like to give content that other people don't see across all different platforms. And I held this back for y'all, man. I held this back for the fam. But I think I did. Let me see. Maybe I did, because I think I showed when the delivery man dropped it off, and I was like,
You showed that.
I was like, treat your delivery man, because the better you treat your delivery man, the more likely you're gonna get your packages. And even if your delivery man changes over time, treat them motherfuckers too.
It's like my father always said, that man works for a living. That's why you call him sir.
Facts. Peeling back that lid. Woo! That postcard came out. Undefeated LA. That's a nice postcard. A little nod back to the olden days. Shit, I ain't never used no postcard.
That's when Bill first opened in San Francisco.
My pops used to send me like postcards because he traveled for work. So he would send me I got like 2 or 3 postcards. But that's pretty dope right there. Really nice postcard. The rep folks try to copy that shit. I know y'all ain't gonna get that.
Trying to copy that shit.
Receipt right there, so y'all know. Y'all see them 4 stripes, 5 stripes, undefeated. I ain't finna show you the specifics of the receipt because I know y'all rep motherfuckers gonna try to copy that shit too. So I ain't finna help y'all out on that either. But you peel back this paper, and I ain't finna show you too much of these. You got the 5 sites, boom, like that. Yeah. Hey, HGK with the undefeated. 5. Hey, HG, all you need is the military plan, green bomber jacket. Hey, fact. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was at the store and they had some dope ass fucking Jordan brand merch for the shattered backboards. They got a dope ass fucking bomber jacket. But yeah, pull out the baby burritos. I'm sorry if I just made y'all hungry because the first time I thought about this being a baby burrito, man, it made me hungry. I had to go eat. And then, oh my goodness. Oh, you got the undefeated Air Jordan 4. And of course, you had like the friends and family pair that had like that weird kind of fucking material on the top that you saw. It's not exactly canvas and it's not exactly like bomber jacket material. It's somewhere in between that shit. But man, Nike Air on the back, no jump, man. I don't give a fuck what they plan was. They dropped these undefeated 4s, and your boy had to have these joints. The suede is looking immaculate. I don't know if y'all y'all can see that damn change on that damn suede. Y'all can see the damn change on the suede, boy. And it's so soft. Like the suede on this undefeated 4 feels like if I take my thumb, I got a thumbnail, a little bit of thumbnail right there. It feels like if I take my thumbnail and scratch this shoe, that I will fuck this material up. That's how soft this suede is on this shoe. Nike Air Jumpman on the back, I don't care. It looked good to me. Them some bad motherfuckers. You goddamn right, JV. These are bad, boy. These is the bad bit. That shiny wings right there with the matte waffle on the top. Like, it's just got a lot of good color contrast. I don't think let me see. It's got the undefeated 4 tag. I mean, the undefeated 4 tag. No, it's got the undefeated Jordan logo tag on the side that was tucked in on the side. It was tucked in like the string out. That's pretty dope. You know, that's got to come off. When these go on feet, that's got to come off because I mean, if you wear the tag, I ain't hating, but I ain't finna wear this tag. It's cool. It's cool. Do what you do. You got the orange insole. That's pretty. That's pretty. That is pretty. I saw somebody put some orange laces in. Let me throw that paper to the side. Let me get this other baby burrito. Is there anything else in this box? Not that I can see. And if there is anything else in this box, I ain't gonna tell y'all, motherfuckers. And I ain't talking about the family. I'm talking about the fake motherfuckers. I'm not gonna tell them shit else because I know they'll copy it. And then I'll try to tell y'all some shit. It's the same quantity. It's the same material. It's made by the same factory. Yeah, okay. Fuck that shit. Look at that gloss on the Nike Air. Man. Woo! And then, okay, it come with extra laces. Let me see if I can get this out without busting this damn box up. Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. The box already kind of got mashed up, man. Orange laces in the recyclable box. I think I like the orange laces in there. Like the black laces is like low key, but if you really want to pop out, you put these orange laces in there. I wonder how these would look with maybe like a cream lace, like a really, really cream lace to go with this with the Air unit. That would probably be crazy. But you gotta be like, I could do it myself. And I might do it myself, but you got to be able to see the vision. You got to be able to see the vision. So let me let y'all do a quick scan of the shoe, because a lot of people were bitching and moaning about damn flaws and shit like that.
Do you see any flaws that are like super bad on the toe box? Like you seen in them stupid ass photos?
Right? No.
No. So I said they're perfect. The only thing I will say though is that the midsole is kind of lopsided slightly.
Right.
Like the point where I couldn't wear it. No, it's still cool. I stopped it. They did fire.
Look at that. What the fuck are y'all crying about?
One thing I think they kind of dropped the ball on when it comes to like that process underneath. If you remember from the OG 2005, remember it had the undefeated branding underneath the Velcro when you pulled it off?
Well, see, I ain't know nothing about that shit. I ain't know nothing about that shit.
I knew about that back in the day. I was like, I looked at these, I was like, why couldn't they do that? That's the only thing I don't like about it, but other than that, it's all good.
And see, I like this tongue. It's got the bomber jacket material. I didn't even know that. It's not even like the kind of bomber jacket material. It's like silk. That might be like a faux silk or some shit like that on that tongue. And nobody ever mentioned the material on the tongue. I like that shit.
You know what that material reminds me of? The material that's on the Great Fox on where the 3M supposed to be for the Jumpman. That reminds me exactly of that material.
Yeah, well, it's almost like, okay, so it's almost like this, but it's better. Because look at that. Look at that shine on there. So this is more like a nylon neoprene kind of shit. That fake silk. This is more like the real shit. You know, that real shit that when you put it on, it make you feel like the lifestyle of rich and famous. Look. I know after y'all see this shit, but I know y'all feeling like this, right?
I don't need it. I need it.
Bro, y'all look at this. Now, this is the real deal. This is stuff that you don't get. Like this kind of visual is the kind of stuff you don't get in recorded, edited videos. This is real deal, live shit straight from Undefeated. Everybody wants to make views and get subscribers off of like the bullshit. Everybody want to get views and subscribers off of telling you about the negative shit on the shoe. I'm here to tell you about the positive shit. No major flaws. No problems with my shoes. Now, you hear a lot of people glorifying the negative, but you don't hear a lot of people glorifying the positives, man. I'm here for it. God, look at that tongue, boy. I love this shoe. Now, we done looked at the shoe, right? And there's no problems like what you see on social media. The suede is not light colored like they making it look on social media, like they lying to y'all about this shit or giving y'all bad photos. The suede is not light. Now, the one thing we have not looked at is behind the patches on the tongue. That's one thing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That is one thing I'm worried about. Hold on. Who these smell so good? Oh my goodness. I haven't smelled a smell this good in I don't know how long. But we seen how jacked up some of the verbiage behind the patch on the tongue is. And I was hoping I could put them down and pull the patch so that like y'all could see it. But if I put it down, man, stop. But if I put it down, you all won't be able to see it, and you all will think like it's some funny business. So hold on, let me see. Let me press it up against my chest and pull it. Come on. It's just one thing I don't like about Velcro is that like I always think that like you can fuck up Velcro. I've had like crazy shit going on with Velcro. So this one says Jordan Rare Air up under the patch. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
It's fine. It's fine.
So we still got one more to go.
Lucky, bro. You gonna get lucky. Watch.
Come on.
Come on.
And this patch is on there for real. Jordan Rare Air under the patch. No crazy shit. Just a good pair of undefeated Air Jordan 4s, yo, man. And
damn, I was hoping you was gonna get a gold pair, bro. I was hoping you'd be the one.
And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I got the patch sideways on this joint. But I actually, this is the first time with y'all that I'm like full on looking at these Rare Air 4s. I actually might do a live cop on Saturday for when they drop on the 28th and try to get me another pair because I really want to wear these. I really want to wear these, and I really want another pair to just have on the side for when I wear these in, and I wear these out. Of course, I'm gonna hit it with that Rejuvenator spray to keep it safe, and then put that. I'm gonna put, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna put some mink oil on these, and I'm gonna put some mink oil on those shattered backboards to soften those shattered backboards up even more, and then to make the green even more richer on these and make it pop. And then I'm going to seal it with the rain and stain. But if you know what to do, hey, trust and believe me when I tell y'all, you get a pair, you get a good pair of suede shoes, or you get a good pair of leather shoes, put some mink oil on that bit, and then seal that joint in, and you won't have any problems. But yeah,
you was gonna do it. Compare the color to the medium olives that came out and see if the color looked any kind of different. So I think they look almost the exact same shade.
The medium olives. I don't think I have those.
Oh, you don't got them right now?
Nah. You mean like medium olives? Which the medium? Which Jordan you talking about?
So the Travis Scott's medium olives.
What the Travis Scott medium olives?
Dude, I swear that's the same shade of green. It's got to be.
I might have them somewhere. If I got them, I don't remember. I don't remember what I did with them. They somewhere. So don't get me lying. I'm just gonna throw them back in the burrito and put them off to the side. But yo, that's a beautiful ass shoe, man. I can't lie to y'all. That's a beautiful ass shoe. Big Rock saying, how much? Look, right now I love them so much they not for sale. But if you, hey, how you know what size they is? Do you know they your sale, or you just trying to buy them, man? Hey, they that beautiful way. It don't even matter what size it is. You just buy them just to have something beautiful in your hand. But I mean, follow me on Instagram, hit me up, and we might have a conversation going. Feel how the back Nike Air feels, homegrown. They real nice. Hey, yeah, almost like metal. Yeah, they shine it almost like metal. What do you look for?
He's trolling. He trolling.
I don't look for nothing in no guy.
God said, what you talking about?
Hey, look, we ain't gonna derail the conversation. Bike or undefeated? Put a poll up, HG. Bike or undefeated? You know what? I forgot to put that post up on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I kind of hinted towards it, but I do have the Bike Air. Now, where the Bike Air is, I don't know.
That's a good question.
They're in one of these boxes. If y'all know, y'all know. If you follow me on TikTok, y'all seen all these boxes that I have. I don't show all the boxes on Instagram. I hint to stuff and I talk about stuff on Instagram. I drop like reels that make sense within your personal life and stuff like that. But if you follow me on TikTok and you seen all those boxes, you know. When I find that box, I might find it on Friday. If I'm here on Friday, we can talk about we can compare the Bike Airs to the Undefeateds. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But when it comes to right now, if I had to answer the question, because I have not looked at the Bike Airs yet, if it's the Bike Airs versus the Undefeateds right now, I would have to say I'm going with the Undefeateds. I'm going with the Undefeateds because just based off of the look, the material, the presentation, the expectation versus the history and the lore, like these undefeated fours absolutely hold up to my expectation. I am not by any stretch of the imagination disappointed. Now, maybe when I get them Bike Airs in hand, hey, look, as y'all can see on this live, and if y'all didn't catch it early when I showed the shattered backboards, I've been blessed with essentially 2 pairs. When I find them Bike Airs, can we go for the trifecta? Can we go for 3 good ass fucking pairs of shoes? Hey, only time will tell. But y'all gonna have to hit that subscribe button, share the channel with all your friends and family to find out, man, what the hell is about to go down with these recent releases. As a matter of fact, what's the next release that we got going? I don't think we have a release dropping this weekend. Maybe we do. No, next weekend. I know the next biggest release is the K-Stone Air Jordan 4s. That's another one I'm looking for. Hibbett Sports has a raffle in for those, and I put my raffle in for that for Hibbett Sports. But when next week comes along, I'm gonna enter all the other raffles. Remember, I want y'all to remember, Foot Locker drops their raffles on Sunday for the next up and coming release. All of the other stores, sometimes they'll drop them Tuesday or Monday, but Foot Locker does Sunday. Use your points, but if you don't confirm your win in time, they will snatch your fucking points. Because unfortunately, they snatched my fucking points for the shattered backboards. Man, I put in like 1,500 points. No, I put in 15,000 points, and they snatched that shit. And I'm pissed. 15,000 perks gone. Perks. He mean the craft for okay. Now Travis medium olive the same green shade. Okay. Facts, and still undefeated takes the W. Yes, sirski. Average. Yo, what's good? Average. Hey, yo. I showed how good them shattered backboard quality were compared to what all of these other lame pandering for you or pandering to you sneaker YouTubers are saying. I showed my undefeated fours that I got straight from Undefeated, how good they were compared to all the bullshit drama queens that is dropping content straight for drama. Hey, fuck all that drama shit. Drama comes now every now and then, but to solely try to gain views off of drama, fuck all that shit, man. We trying to show the true light of what the sneaker game is. Average. You got to get back on that basketball. I don't know how you feel about it. Well, I kind of do know how you feel about it, but hey, bro, we need you for that basketball content. We got Chris from Wear Testers. We got Nightwing, but we need your average sneaker guy, man. We need your average sneaker guy. Yeah, I dropped a video of it. I seen it. Your average sneaker guy. Hey, my G, you been on Fallout 76. What's popping, my G? Salutes, man. JBS says salutes. Now, okay. That was like this. That was like the segment of what are you bitching about? I need to come up with like a quick little drop or interlude or commercial. Like, what are you bitching about? Like some game show type of shit. For when I question what people were actually whining about when it comes to quality. But the next thing I wanted to show y'all is, so I said earlier, man, I got that box all fucked up. And I know as soon as I get on up out of here, I'm gonna knock that shit over. I'm kind of trapped in here. But the next thing I talked about was fashion and brands. So this shirt right here is a Comme des Garçons shirt. This shirt originally is like a $50 to $100 shirt. Now it feels good. It feels really good. I got this shirt on sale for like $20 on I forgot what website. When I remember the website, I'll be sure to link the website because it's usually in my email, but they usually have a lot of good high-end brands or what's considered like high fashion brands for a really good sale, except for their jeans. Their jeans is expensive as fuck, but I watched a video about the quality of jeans they put out, and apparently they're well worth it. But this Comme des Garçons shirt, it feels really good, really soft, really breathable, really stretchable. And I got it for like $25, and a retail price, original retail price is like $55, something like that. This KAWS t-shirt. Now, I got this from Unique Low. So this was the collab that they did, and this was like $24.90. But like if you get KAWS from anywhere else, this t-shirt right here is gonna run you about $65, $50 to $65. It's a fairly decent feel. Nothing amazing because I've had my hand in merch and t-shirts and all that kind of shit and telling the thread kind of stuff like that. And I got this Lil Wayne, the Carter 2 dope ass fucking t-shirt. I got this t-shirt from Aeropostale. I paid, and as y'all can see, man, I got a lot of tags and a lot of shit that I need to wear. This was $39.95, and I got this for like $10. Now, what if I told you that this $30 t-shirt or this $10 t-shirt is better than this $50 or $65 t-shirt? What if I told you that now there is a difference, but what if I told you that this $10 t-shirt or $20 t-shirt is barely any different than this $50 or $60 t-shirt? What would you say to me? Would you change your mind as to how you view high fashion or high-end things that you buy? Would you stop looking down on cheaper prices? Would you even go for cheaper prices? Now, I know, some of us are like up there, like Unk status, but we still like a lot of us are still young and stuff like that. And we look at price tag as quality. Now, my mom always told me, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. When you put good money up, you get good quality. But what if I told you that's not always true? What if I had proof to show you that that's not always true? What would you say? Bricks the Kid said, hey, average guy, you missing out, brother. That shit go crazy. What about you? Warzone. Has anybody ever bought the tees off of TikTok? I ain't bought no tees off of TikTok. I bought like a football card off of TikTok. I don't know why I said TikTok. Lil Titan said, hey, yo, good eve, G, man, what's good? Lil Titan, man, salutes to you, man. I was thinking about you earlier, man, when I decided to get on here late. I was like, man, what Lil Titan at, man? Nah, I can't trust TikTok sellers. Some of the sellers on TikTok are actually good. My fellow East Coaster, absolutely, man. I'm off and on with Warzone, Bricks now, Destiny. If you got that we can definitely get down, and I don't fuck with Destiny. Destiny is that fake ass Halo.
Fake ass.
I believe you. Facts could mean both ways because I be seeing some dope teas on it. Yeah, TikTok got some dope teas. They also have like some really good teas from like people, content creators like myself and like you, and they're actually good quality. Another reason, like one of the reasons why I haven't dropped any merch is because I've been heavily looking at like finding the best quality out there and then trying to get like the best price, get the best quality, best price, get the best incentives, get the best deals with the channel, and give something to y'all that y'all gonna like really fuck with. And even if like y'all don't like fuck with 100% of the design, you all will 100% fuck with the feel of the t-shirt. Move to the East Coast, my G. Damn, Miss Cali. You ain't gonna miss Cali that long.
California where it's at.
Destiny, my all-time favorite game. Nah, that's because you ain't really played Halo. You ain't really played Halo like that. But
Those three.
so this video that I'm gonna show you all as proof or something that might actually make you all question. Now, this content creator has a ton of different videos like this from different brands. But because we deal heavily with they've got the high fashion brands, they've got like the low quality Costco brands, they've got all kind of brands that they look at and test the thread count and talk about like the cost and things like that. But this content creator, because we heavily deal with Jordan Brand and Nike and stuff like that, I'm gonna show his video about Nike. And it comes from, let me see, is this the right one? No, okay, here's the right one. It comes from a content creator by the name of Shift Fashion Group. He breaks down some of the most popular brands and he grades them. He has 4 different grades. He has quality, he has material, engineering, build, and I forgot the other one. But he actually does like a really good job talking about it and breaking this stuff down. JVL said, I've been peeping a lot of the culture has been wearing vintage shit, and that's dope. Absolutely. And it's crazy to say that like shit from the 90s and the era that we grew up in is vintage. Rather buy Kirkland from Costco before buying from the TikTok. Hey, go to this content creator's YouTube, and you might change your mind, because like some of these content creators or some of these sellers on TikTok might actually be selling some good quality that's better than some of the high fashion brands. But what I'm not gonna take myself off the screen because this is my shit. But I'm gonna play his video. And I'm gonna fast forward through some parts if it gets too long, because I first saw the reel, the quick little snippet, and I learned a lot just from like the 60-second reel. But let me stop yapping and go ahead and play it, and then we're gonna sign off after.
Nike calls this tech fleece, but let me show you what it really is.
I'm Joe. I've been in manufacturing for over a decade, and I've overseen the production of millions of products all over the world. And on this show, we take apart pieces from your favorite brands, see if the quality is there, and I'll let you know if it's worth your hard-earned money. This is
AI generated.
We're back. First episode of the new year. What do you got for me this week? Okay. Nike Tech Fleece. This is something that has been very popular over the years for Nike, and something that's still very popular now. I think I've had many pairs of Tech Fleece over the years. This came on like 2010s, I'm going to say, and has been a very popular style. This is their slim fit, tapered leg, regular length, 150 Canadian, made in Vietnam. As with most Tech Fleece styles, we have the really long zipper on the right side with a internal pocket. I think a lot of people like this because it feels technical, having such a long.
And like he said, there are the price is high. That's one of the reasons why I picked this video out in particular because of the high dollar price of this product. And a lot of people have the conception that just because it's high dollar means it's going to be worth that value, or that it's just going to be something above the rest.
Pocket, the length which you terminate this is going to be very important, so you don't actually smash into the knees when someone's walking. You'll see the knees are over here where the knee darts are. If you had your phone here, if this was any lower and you're starting to smash into your knees, it's going to be very uncomfortable for the user. But if terminated at the right length here, this surrounding the zipper, usually you'll see a rubberized surround with what's called like AquaGuard zippers, like water resistant zippers. Here, it's purely to hide the stitching that would be around that holds the zipper. It gives this kind of technical effect that is part of the marketing of this tech fleece. We have two drops.
Basically, you got a rubbery guard that's just there for aesthetics. It's not even, it does not even hold any value as far as the design of the pants. It's just there to give you the illusion of higher quality.
Cords here with metal aglets. And then over here, we have
I
two
like
little
metal
bungees
aglets
that are on the zipper with metal aglets as well. We can see in terms of the construction style, they have flat lock seams throughout, and they actually have knee darts here. Darts are when you actually take fabric and fold it over to change the direction. Actually, give me a piece of paper. Just rip them from your notebook. Say this is a sheet of fabric here.
Nah,
The reason
yeah, I can get
by
that.
putting that dart in,
Oh,
you're
y'all.
kind of taking the fabric and bringing it halfway to a seated position already, so that there's
Watch
less
this
stress
video,
on that
you
knee.
can get that on
This is that heathered. This is actually a single jersey, so it's lighter weight, because if you were to use what's called the self fabric on both sides of the pocket bag, you're gonna have 3 layers of fabric on your right side. And it's gonna get really hot and warm on that one specific leg. You'll notice here, you're not getting the exact same color standard between the tech fleece and the single jersey, just because
Right.
the differences in the weight of the yarn, the differences.
Boom.
One thing you might notice with this fabric is that this doesn't look like a typical fleece. And that's because tech fleece is purely a marketing term. When this first came out, again, one thing you might notice with this fabric is that this doesn't look like a typical fleece. And that's because tech fleece is purely a marketing term. When this first came out,
You heard that he said tech fleece is purely a marketing term. That means there is nothing fucking special about tech fleece. Now, he'll get into some of the intricacies of it, but like where when we hear tech fleece, we think it's some kind of grandiose material. Yeah, just listen. He'll tell you.
again, I'm assuming 2010s because that's when I first remember buying it. You really had denim, you had fleece, you had terry. How do you kind of create a new product category for pants and have people understand that it might be as warm as fleece, but it's not a sports fabric? And that's where they came up with, obviously, tech fleece. It's really there for the general public to understand what they're kind of getting into. Another thing you'll notice with this fabric is that it is what's called a heathered or marled texture. The dyes that work on cottons are not the same dyes that will work on polyesters. So whenever you're knitting fabric like this, more often than not, you're gonna have a marled yarn, which is gonna be these black.
Okay.
Fabric is gonna have more stretch.
So in that piece about tech fleece, basically what that says is Nike is really good at verbiage. Even though Nike is shit at telling stories, they're really good at picking and choosing certain words to make you think that something is something that it's not really.
Across the grain. So you're able to have pants that are a lot more comfortable. The reason is it's decorative because there's so much going
What do you say?
to terminate that gusset. Otherwise, you'd have to have this tapered towards the center seam. And then another reason is it's decorative because there's so much going on from the main brand mark, the big zipper, the knee darts. If you didn't have the seam here at the back of the leg, it would look very plain and boring, and it would look very unbalanced from a design aspect. Even though it doesn't really achieve that much because you could taper the gusset, it brings a lot more visual interest to the back. Overall, construction's fairly decent. I would say this is very commercially acceptable. There's no very obvious defects here. Next up, I'm going to cut up this garment. I'm going to show you all the pound pieces you need to make this. Before we do, be sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Here.
Action.
I'm going to pull the drawstring out first.
Subscribe.
By
says
bar
subscribe.
tacking it, what they're able to actually do is ensure that the drawstring stays in place. Cut it right here.
Because he really like breaks
One
this
end.
stuff down.
Let me just open up the entire waistband.
Hey, y'all hear
So
that?
you'll see here with this
shit up.
waistband, they're going to attach the waistband using this overlock. It's then folded over. The elastic is placed in, and then they're double folding it over again to have a nice clean finish on the inside. So they took the additional step of serging it, folding it over, and then putting a chain stitch over here to fully hide that serge seam. You'll see here, this is the elastic, which we've done a series on how these are actually made. Be sure you check that out on our channel. If the elastic is too thin, if it's not wide enough, if it hasn't been cut to the right dimensions, that's going to affect the fit and the durability. Off. There is your waistband with your elastic and eyelets. They've taken the additional steps to bar tack the pockets.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't know if that damn elastic waistband was cheap as hell, or if that motherfucker is strong as fuck, but he just ripped the shit. He ripped the hell out of that waistband.
This shit is crazy as fuck, nigga.
That really just threw me off for a second. I'm sorry, y'all.
Interesting. It's scuba fabric. And what a scuba fabric is going to have two different surface fabrics, and it's going to be attached together with a material on the inside. Just interjecting here. So in this video, you're going to hear me calling this fabric a scuba knit. That's not to be confused with a neoprene, which you're using for wetsuits and diving. In the garment industry, the technical term for this fabric is a spacer knit. But if you say that to any garment factory, they're going to think you're talking about spacer mesh. So I'm using the colloquial term scuba knit. Anyways, back to the video. So you can see here we have the marled fabric on the outside and the inside, and then this white substrate between them. What you'll see here is I removed one of the knits going across, and you can see on the inside is the white polyester.
that's dope.
It's knit in to hold the yarn on the outside and the inside of the fabric. It gives that little... There is your left leg. Let me open this up further. Now that you actually have this open, you can kind of see how a leg panel works. You have your front of leg over here. You can see it's doing that bending. You have your back rise here with a heat transfer label. And then you have your back leg panel here. Here is your ribbing.
Yeah.
Yep, we have a little bit of elastin in here. But that's what's going to help give it its recovery. Here we have the left leg panel. You'll see here, this is the pocket bag.
Like I've learned,
Which you wouldn't
I've
want in a
learned
pocket.
more
Just out of
from this guy in 30 minutes of watching his videos today than, a year's worth of research and like actually doing my own shit.
Thanks.
You'll see how much that curvature changes. So by increasing this, you can change the direction even further. They probably, when designing this product, picked as the front left panel. We have a rubberized transfer there. Let's take a look at this pocket. A lot of people are doing these kind of zipper surrounds. They look very technical.
Right.
It does not really do anything. Let's see here, the zipper tape, which is this black surface, is still sewn in to the fabric. This is the back side of the zipper surround. So you can see the zipper itself is still sewn into the body of the fabric, but by placing this rubber on top, it creates the appearance that it is like bonded or another method of
It
attachment.
damn sure does. Because when I see that rubber shit on there, those metal lace aglets, I automatically think quality. And I look at something like that and I'm like, well, that's expensive, but maybe it is actually worth the price that they're asking for.
Maybe it's got relevance.
And he's just dispelling everything I would have thought with it.
But it's still sewn in. This is just a decorative panel.
Decoration. It's just
See
fucking
over
decoration.
here, we have a non-stretch woven fabric for the compartmentalization of the interior pocket. So for the weight of this, I'm actually going to send the team off to the lab to see what the weight is and bring it back. How much did it weigh?
310.
310. Okay. Because it's a scuba and they have that little bit of insulating layer in between the little air pockets, you're going to have it perform a lot warmer than you may a Terry or a Simcoe jersey at 310. You can see if I hold it here, it actually still retains its shape.
Right.
However, I hold it, which creates that very voluminous aesthetic that you get with Tech Fleece. So here's all the panel pieces you need to make this Nike Tech Fleece. We have our waistband here with elastic inside, gusset, back yoke, ribbing for the cuff, right leg with rubberized surround zipper, non-woven interior division pocket within the larger pocket. And we have our left leg panel here with a heat transfer label for country of origin. I would say making a garment like this in Vietnam with very similar trims and components, you can probably get this made for around $11, $12. The
Shit.
fabric isn't anything special these days. There's so many suppliers that have kind of copied and ripped off the scuba fabric that it's something you can get readily available. Hey, Future Joe here. So
What?
after we filmed the video, I went home and started doing some.
He's speaking facts right now.
So like you could get the same quality of Tech Fleece pants from an $11 pair of pants.
You can probably get them at like Champions, or you can go get them at like Reebok or something like that.
And Nike is charging $150.
Thinking and
that's why I've never bought a pair of Nike Tech Fleece pants, because on one hand, it looks like I'm getting quality, but on the other hand, it just seems like I'm being misled. It just seems like I'm being misled. With the shoes, I know exactly what I'm getting into. With the clothes are a little bit more difficult because of all the intricacies and sizes and weights and things like that. With weights, when I say weights, I'm talking about the thread count. And you can't necessarily see that with the naked eye or even feel that in your hand a lot of times. But this shit is crazy.
actually grabbed a pair of my old Tech Fleece to show you.
A pair of like Nike joggers you can pick up for like $60. Compared to them, they feel light.
Yeah.
But they don't feel the same.
Right.
Guys, if I look at the thickness, it's around 1.1 to 1.15 millimeters in thickness. And if I look at the new Tech Fleece, 1.3 to 1.5. So it's around 15 to 20% thicker, which leads to a lot more voluminous of a product. It's going to be more insulating. When we look at the older Tech Fleece under the microscope, it seems to be what's called a monofilament, and it's not as textured as the new Tech Fleece, which makes the new Tech Fleece a lot more bouncy and springier, which kind of is the new aesthetic these days. I actually even found an article from 2013 when Tech Fleece launched, and it was actually a foam core between the two face fabrics. People always talk about brands declining in quality over time. What Nike has done here with their Tech Fleece is they've applied new technologies. They've gone through different iterations. This is a clear example of a brand that's taking a technical approach to product development. So when we look at the fabric, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 here. They were kind of the first innovator of bringing a scuba-like fabric to.
And this is the portion of his grading to where he tells you bang for buck, build, innovation, and all of that. So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier.
The market. But from my personal experience, once the fabric starts getting stretched out, it won't recover as well. And you'll end up with this kind of situation. Once it gets stretched, there's no going back to where it was before because of the lack of elastane yarn. But that is a byproduct of them choosing to do this as a scuba. It's still a good option, barring the poor recovery. Workmanship here, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Other than a couple loose threads, there's really nothing functionally wrong in terms of the workmanship. For design here, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. You know, Nike was kind of the first to bring out a scuba fabric like this to the mass market. They've taken the time to perfect this product. They put bar tacks where bar tacks are needed to ensure it is a durable product. What they've done with the waistband for the double fold over is something that no consumer would ever notice, but they did that to ensure a better product. Lastly, we have value at 150 Canadian. I think this is very expensive for a product like this. You know, 10 years ago when this first came out, they might have been able to command a premium. But in today's market, I find it very hard to swallow a $150 pill for a pair of pants like this. You can check out the final score here. Don't forget to follow us on social media, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what brands you want to see us.
So there you go. The Nike Tech Fleece got a 29 out of 40. His 100% grade is a 40. And Nike Tech Fleece got a 29 out of 40. So about 3/4 of the way through, not necessarily bad, but not necessarily great, especially when you add in the fact that he did say that for today's day and age, as far as clothing and materials go, Nike Tech Fleece nowadays is way over fucking priced, especially when you can get those damn pants and that material for $11 total. Materials, build, and everything else, $11 in total. Why Nike can't just start selling Tech Fleece at like $50 to $60? Even at that price, you're still making a hell of a killing. It's beyond me, but that ain't for me to judge. That's for you, the consumers, to make your determination. If you enjoyed this video right here and you want to learn more, he's got tons of videos. The YouTube channel is Shift Fashion Group. Head over there. As you can see, he's got a YouTube, a TikTok, and 2 Instagram accounts. Yo, this dude is incredible. I will say that he is incredible. Free to homie.
Yeah, I would say, you want to know the real answer when it comes to why Nike can't sell this for cheap? Because it approved Kanye right.
True. But
Look at how he's selling all his shit over on Yeezy. He's selling it for like $20, and it's the exact same shit.
Facts. But I don't think people are really paying attention to that because of all of the other antics within the last like 8 months. So they've kind of like outcast Kanye, but are still people have outcast Kanye, but they're still keeping an eye on him. And and not enough people are paying attention to the message that he's trying to push. They're more so paying attention to the shock value of truth that he used in order to get things put in a certain light than actually paying attention to the message. Like they're mad at the deliverer and not the message. But with that being said, y'all, this has been really, really great, surprising. We have ran for 2 hours and 30 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes longer than what I intended it to run. I will say, if you enjoyed tonight's content, because I damn sure did, if you enjoyed tonight's content, share it with all your friends, all your family members that are consumers and get caught up in all of these brands and shit like this. Share it because you found out the truth about some of these products. Hey, tonight was about the truth. And I feel like I did a really good job in giving you all that tonight. With that being said, man, I got to sign off with you all. Remember, as always, nothing is impossible. Fight for everything you believe in. Don't let anything stand in your way, and dream hungry. Shout out to you from Bricks to Kicks for coming through on the live, being a call-in call supporter. Once again, if anybody ever wants to call into the live and give their thoughts and opinions, feel free to follow me on Instagram, homegrown_kicks, where you can call in at any time, give your opinion. Just make sure it's like on topic and they know weird, freaky shit. We had some freaky shit go on tonight, and I mean, it is what it is, but different strokes for different folks. All right, different strokes for different folks. We don't shun. I had to pause on that. I got to think about that one until next time. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all as always. If you all have subscribed to if you all found the boy tonight and subscribed to the channel, hey, I appreciate y'all. More content on the way. I love y'all. Have a great night. Have a good week. If I don't see you Friday, I'll see you all when I feel better. And I love y'all. Peace.
Much love, big. Send first, man. Good luck with the surgery on Friday. Much love, big dog.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, man.